my name is Laura Hurd. I will be showing my culture chest. For the outside of my culture chest, I have attached 5 items that I think are the 5 identities that are most noticeable about me and impact how I am treated the most. I have included a Starbucks bag, a bottle of nail polish, a set of car keys, an Apple Watch, and a stimulus check from the Treasury. I have included this Starbucks bag as a symbol of my identity as white. I feel that that is probably one of the very first things that is noticed about me in my daily interactions. I included this bag to signify that, one, my interests and the things I eat are readily available to me at all times, and that is a huge aspect of where I can go in my day and how I am treated, as well as any racial slights that I hear from the media or from others are mostly very shallow. They are making fun of the fact that I might like Starbucks rather than saying that I am unsafe or a danger. And that is a huge part of that identity. Next, I have included a bottle of nail polish for my identity as female, and that is signifying the need to spend time and energy and money and obsession sometimes about my appearance, and that my appearance is very, very indicative of my status and my worth as a person in this context. Next, I have included a set of car keys, which signifies my identity as able-bodied. I have the independence to go where I'd like and do what I want, and I can drive a car. I can go places without worrying about stairs. This is a big part of how I am treated, because when people talk with me, they assume first that I am able to do something, and they assume first competence, rather than with many people who have physical disabilities, it is immediately assumed incompetence. So I think that's a huge part of how I am treated as well. I have included this Apple Watch as a symbol of my socioeconomic status. I am very solidly middle class at this point in my life. That is different from other points in my life where I was very, very much lower class. And the noticeable difference of how I am treated is very interesting. I am treated as though I can have access to places and I belong there. I am never asked to leave stores. I am never asked to not exist or not talk to people. Nobody crosses the street because I am dressed poorly. And I also have the ability to buy things like this and go on vacations and do things that I'd like because of my socioeconomic status. Finally, I have included a stimulus check from the Treasury. This is to signify a status of being American. I have American citizenship. People treat me that way. I do not have an accent from another country of any kind. They assume that I recognize pop culture. They assume that I am intelligent because I'm American. They assume all kinds of things about patriotism because I have this view of being an American. On the inside, I have included these same 5 identities and how they are essential to my worldview and who I am. So for the first identity of being white, I have included this Band-Aid. I feel that it is a huge part of my life that I am able to find representation of my race everywhere I go, in the supermarket, when I want to purchase makeup, when I want to see a movie, I am assured that there are people of my race and ethnicity in the movie. And I think that that is a huge part of my daily life, things that I don't have to think about or put energy into. Next, I have included this knife as a symbol of my identity as female. Rather than the nail polish that indicates how I am expected to appear and behave as a female. This, I feel, indicates what it really means to me to be female and how it has shaped my life and identity and worldview. It, to me, indicates the need to be safe at all times, to never walk alone at night, to always make sure I have some kind of exit strategy, to be very aware of being alone with men. All of these things are just things that have really shaped some of my biases as well, due to past traumas and just really who I am and how I experience the world. Next, I have a resume of mine that I've printed out. And this, I feel, is a better representation of what my socioeconomic status gives to me in terms of my worldview and who I am. Due to my socioeconomic status, I was able to attain a good education, a good job. I have connections to others. I have the opportunities that other people may not have due to this socioeconomic status. And I feel that that much more shapes my reality and who I am rather than the ability to purchase things such as the Apple Watch. Next, I have this bottle of medication as a symbol of my invisible disabilities. While I do have the outward appearance of being able-bodied and being able to do what I'd like, I also have several mental health diagnoses that really shape who I am in my everyday life. I've included this bottle of antidepressants as a sign of that. It has shaped who I am, how I see things. It has influenced my ability to have a social group. It's really at the core of who I am and most likely will be for the rest of my life. So I've included that bottle. And then finally, I included a book I have from when I was a child. It is in German. My family all immigrated here from Germany, and it is very core to who I am because that is my identity growing up. While I do have the privilege of being an American and appearing American, a lot of German ideals are really central to who I am. And sometimes that is at odds with how I appear because I do not have an accent, and I am also white and from Germany. So little things like my being blunt or punctual or organized or very valuing order are central to who I am, but it is often invisible to others. So those are my 5 items on the inside that I feel really show how my identity shapes my life, and then how it is different from the 5 items on the outside, which is how I am viewed and treated by others. I did not include certain other aspects of my identity that I felt did not have as much influence over how I am treated and the difference between that and who I am inside, such as my religion. I can pass and be assumed to be of the majority religion. On the inside, I am not of the majority religion, but it does not influence my life the same way that these identities do. So that is my culture chest. I hope you enjoyed my conversation, and I can't wait to see all of your culture chests.